Okay guys, here's my 40-gallon tank. I just replaced the GFO and the carbon in it yesterday. Grab a seat here and sit down. I think I used about a third of a cup of GFO here. I've got 5 pounds, so I'm not really worried about using a little bit more than what the manufacturers call for. But that's the flow rate I have going through here, which it's just the activity, not really a gallons per hour. The effluent is here. I put 50 micron floss in here over my exterior pumps inlets, and it's time to get that out. I did a good deep cleaning and it's probably starting to foul a little bit. We'll slow the flow, and it's good at catching any fines after I put in new media. Now here's the carbon. I've got who knows how many gallons an hour run through here, but it's considerably more than what I've got going through my granular ferric oxide. I have a 36 watt UV sterilizer here and a carbon and GFO reactor all running off of my main pump, so it's a little bit tight in there. I wanted to plumb my sterilizer vertical in such a way that if I ever got a leak, it would just end up in the sump and not be on the floor anywhere. So, pardon the mess. Back to the media and how much to use. I really think it's going to depend upon your system, how clean it is, the load that you have, and that's going to vary, you know, from one month to the next. How long you leave it in the system, etc. The main thing is to get the activity through the media. And you know, I've never had any media in this type of a reactor to plug, and at the top I'm using a little bit of floss here, that little green felt, it's a little floss I've cut and stuck in there so that when the power restarts and the little tiny pieces go waterborne, it's not going to be coming back up into the effluent and ending up in the sump, which in turn will damage the impeller. The effluent is such a small snapshot of the flow on the entire system that I don't think it's going to be a problem adding a little bit more than what is recommended, and I'm talking about the small recommendations like Foster's and Smith recommends a tablespoon for 25 gallons. I mean, I'd be using 5 teaspoons in this for a 40-gallon tank. So, you know, I've got a third of a cup in here. I've never had a problem running a third of a cup. It's never plugged. You know, as long as the squirrels ain't having a problem with how much you're using, I don't think it's really going to matter.